Can you hear me, Shantina?
Yes, I'm just getting everything set up. I'll be right with you. Hold on one second.
Thanks.
All righty, dear. How are you?
I'm great.
How
How are
are
you?
you? That's right. Great, great, great. So just getting everything set up. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so excited to have you here on Eat, Play, Grind, which is definitely, just a subsidiary in our media part of the Entrepreneur Society. So we welcome you. And so how are you on this amazing day?
And I am fabulous. I am fabulous. I'm loving today. It's beautiful, and it's just, a really great day. Started out great. It's gonna end great.
That's right. That's right. And so you're there in the sunny, sunny, sunny state of Arizona. And what is the temperature there?
I think it's close to 85, 86 today.
Oh, wow. That is so awesome. Okay, great. Okay, wow. Well, definitely. And so I want to go ahead and get into the part of the interview that I always love. As you know, you are on Eat, Play, and Grind, right? And so I just wanted to ask you in reference to what feeds your soul. As a lot of people say, what is your why? But also, I want to know in layman terms, what is your favorite food?
Oh, chimichangas. Anybody knows me know I love chimichangas.
Yes. All right. Chimichangas. I had the opportunity to be in Mexico with you too. So
Oh
that
yeah.
brings it back. Yes. Yes. Okay. Wow. Well, wonderful. Well, yeah. So the eat part of eat, play, and grind, like I said, we know you love chimichangas, but when it comes down to that soul searching, when it comes down to that why, what feeds your soul, Wendy?
It's really other people. Um,
Mm.
God has just really given me a heart to want to help people, be around people, be a positive force for people. And one of the gifts that I know that He's given me is just the gift of encouragement. And, because it's something that just comes so easily to me that, I know that that has to be, a gift from God. So I love encouraging people. I love helping people, and it's just something that just really tugs at my heart in just every aspect of my life.
Wow. Wow. That is so powerful. That is awesome. And that's why you're the amazing lady being featured here on Eat Play Grind today. But when it comes down to the play part of Wendy, when it comes down to you just, just going back to yourself and saying, I would not imagine doing anything else beyond this. If you had all the time in the world, where would I find you or what would I find you doing when it comes down to the playing part of Wendy?
You find me somewhere on a plane going somewhere on somebody's beach, trying some zip lining, doing some snorkeling, doing something adventurous. Even if I'm not going anywhere, I found some things here in Arizona that I love to do. I did the helmet dive at the aquarium here. So
Oh,
I've just
wow.
really found myself really wanting to take on more adventures in my life. So I've worked
Right.
hard. So now it's time to just play hard. And traveling has really, it was a bug that I caught several years ago, and I'm not letting go of that. I love to do it. And there's just so many
Wow.
places where I want to go,
Yeah.
and I'm going to go. And I'm looking forward to, exploring more of the world.
That's right. Wow, that is the most amazing way to play,
Yeah.
and especially when it's part of what you do. It's your business,
Yes.
and so that leads us to the grind, right? So
Mhm.
eat, play. Now we're at the grind part of things, and so I tell people that to move from the hustle to the grind. So many times as first time entrepreneurs, first generation entrepreneurs, you find yourself in that hustle where you study constantly. You find yourself, you just can't get that purpose, put
Right.
you can't get it right for some reason. It's just
Yeah.
not really matching up. And then also you find yourself just really sometimes operating out of destitute, if we want to
Yeah.
say, and also just discouragement. Is so many things from a negative standpoint when you're talking about the hustle. And
Right.
so now we're talking about the grind. That means you have your purpose. That means you know specifically what it is that you were brought here to do. Your purpose becomes that passion that also now becomes your profit. So when we talking about that grind, what is it that you do on a daily that's your grind? What is that? What's that career that you know that you're grinding for when it comes down to the legacy part of what you're doing right now here today?
Yeah. And I've had to make a shift in that because, um, you know, traditionally I've worked for someone else. I put all my efforts, into being on time, to have a good work ethic, to really want to leave a good reputation with whoever I was working for, and to have to shift that to something that I am building for myself. It
Mm,
took me a minute to get that mindset that said, hey, if you can be on time for that employer, you can be on time for what you need to do to grow your business. If you have good work ethics, at this job for someone else, you can have good work ethics, for what you're building for yourself. So my grind is not so much um, to have to provide for my family because my children are grown, to have to make sure that I have a roof over my head because, those things are taken care of. So, the paradigm shift came when I have my own business, and I had to make that transformation in my mind to make sure that I was putting the same efforts to doing for someone else that I was doing for myself because I'm worth that,
mm,
and I couldn't put more value on working for someone else than I could put on working for myself. So that's something that I'm still kind of going through. But I see myself coming out of it, and everything that I'm building is kind of like a roller coaster, and I love roller coasters. That thrill seeker adventurous in me I'm loving that roller coaster. But hold on, let me put the windows down a little bit. I'm right
Mhm.
now. I'm on the up part of the roller coaster before you get to that big drop. So the excitement,
Okay.
the momentum of getting up to the top before that big drop is where I am now. So I'm riding, but I'm building, and I know that once I get to that plateau, there's still going to be some dips, there's going to be some turns, there's going to be some more uphills, and I'm looking forward to that, and I put myself in a position and in a mindset to be prepared for that and to really want to continue to go for that, because once I determine or let something settle in my mind that this is not something that I should do, or this is not for me, or God really didn't give me this business, then that's when I'll let it go to the wayside. So I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna grasp everything God has for me, and that's where my grind is right now.
Wow, that is so, so, so very awesome. And we know that there is a congratulations that is in order. Super, super, super excited for you about that. And so, if you could just share with me the journey, because now you've went ahead and this isn't your first promotion within working for yourself. This is actually your second promotion, and it goes all back to how many people lives that you're able to change in the process, and you continuously change. I can remember seeing you on what we had put something out there, a challenge where you go live on Facebook, and
Yeah.
you had never went live, and now you are like the champ. You are so natural, and so I see exactly who you are becoming. You already, when I first met you, you were dynamic, but oh my goodness, now. So if you could just share with us just that journey, go back a little bit, and so that we can reflect on that. This is the dessert time now, right?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Because I tell you, when I first started this journey, I wasn't really sure that, the marketing side was something that I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to travel. I knew I wanted to book travel. Those things came easy for me. But when it came to, stepping out into something that I wasn't familiar with, it became something that was, really nervous for me. And, I wasn't sure what to expect, or even if I could do it. So initially, when I started my travel business, I actually didn't participate in the marketing side because I didn't think it was for me. I didn't realize what I had. Taking another step back, how I got into travel was because I knew I always wanted to be a business owner, and I thought that I was going to go into the restaurant business, and just knowing, what it would take to, start up a business, to find a location, to get the licensing, and everything that kind of goes with that. It started to become overwhelming. And I was like, maybe I'll put that on the back burner again.
Right.
So
I think we froze. You froze on us. Hope it's not on my end. Wendy, are you good? Let's see. I hope we didn't lose you, but we are going to make sure that we stay right here. And so that when you do come back in, we will be right here ready to go ahead and finish hearing what it is that you have to share with us. So, once again, everyone, you are tuning in to Eat, Play, Grind, and it's brought to you by the Entrepreneur Society, where we build individuals and we allow for them to go out and we build individuals so that they can go out and build successful businesses. And so I'm quite sure that we will be getting Wendy back. But in the meantime, Wendy is dynamic. When I say she is an entrepreneur that is truly on fire, but not only that, she has a servant's heart. So when you're talking about being able to see if network marketing is a viable business for you, and when you get in business, you feel as though like you're by yourself. That's not the case, especially when you are partnering up with someone like the amazing Wendy Campbell. And she has went ahead and made her space in inside of the business of Planet Marketing. And so that is a company that is truly, truly taking off and on the move. And we have some dynamic individuals that you will see that we want to make sure that we're highlighting that's a part of the Entrepreneur Society. And so Wendy happens to be one of those. And she has just hit what they call a silver builder within the company. And so that leaves her to go ahead and to qualify for almost $4,358 a month in residual income. That is right. So guess what? We have the Miss Wendy Campbell back and joining us, and we are waiting right here. We didn't go nowhere.
Oh, thank you. Look, it's funny because my phone got too hot and then it
Oh, wow.
automatically shut down. So, even though it's like 86 degrees in Arizona, I'm out in my car, but it got
Yes.
too hot in here. So my phone just shut down. So
Wow. I don't know what that
I think
feels
it was
like because I'm in Wisconsin. Wow, that's awesome. Oh my
just,
goodness. So yeah, so if you can go ahead and finish sharing with us, because your story is just quite amazing, and we love to hear from you.
thank you. Thank you. But yeah, you can hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. So when I got into the travel business, the startup cost wasn't that much, but again, I wasn't too sure about the marketing side. So it was about 14 months ago, I decided, you know what, I need to bring some more income into my household, and I needed that residual income that wasn't really happening on travel, because as you book travel, they take the travel and then you get paid afterwards. So I wanted to do something else, and I wanted to see more business minded than I had been with just booking travel. So I connected with Carmen and you at the meeting here in Arizona, and so I started back with Planet Marketing, and I tell you, the journey that I have been on has been one of personal development, because like you said about
Mm.
those lives, I wasn't gonna do a live unless somebody told me to do it, and I didn't do
Wow.
it until somebody told me to do it. And you
Yes.
told me to do 3 lives a week, and I was like, man, I don't know. She said, okay, I'm a truster. I'm a truster. So I started doing that. We went
Yeah.
on the cruise together, and the relationship that I formed with you on that cruise was phenomenal to me, because if you
Yes.
remember the toast that I gave, you didn't treat me like I was an employee. You didn't treat
Mm.
me like I was beneath you, or anything like that. And that just really meant the world to me. So just to have a business that has been able to allow me to grow personally, with a compensation plan attached, has been just it's just been life changing, because it's allowed me to change a lot of different aspects of my life. So my journey has been one that has come from a single mom, working 2 jobs, wanting to start a business,
Hmm.
but not really wanting to take anything from my household, because there was a
Right.
need to provide for my family, to having a business where my daughters have actually joined the business, and they're going to be able to provide a legacy for their families, that they've been able to follow an example that I've set, of hard work and determination, going for what you want, not taking no for an answer, having that good work ethic. They'll be able to carry that down with them with their business, and be able to grow their business the way that they want to too. And that, was my why, to be able to leave something for my girls, that they could know that, hey, mom worked for this, and, this is what we have, what, we're going to work for ours too. So I'm so proud of them. But, there are just so many people that that have been on the similar journey that I have been on. And it's just, it's my goal and my mission to make sure and share this opportunity, so that they know that there's something better for them out there.
Wow, that's it. And you just said a mouthful when it comes down to the legacy building part, right? You just said your daughter. So, I mean, usually we said that we're working on our legacy, but if your children or whoever it is that you're talking about leaving that business to, if they're not involved or even a little bit interested in what that
Right.
legacy is, you
Yep.
have a problem. Houston, we have a
Yeah.
problem, right?
Yep.
And
Exactly.
so that is so phenomenal for you to go ahead and to build upon something something that your children are already a part of. And
Yes.
you had said something else that was so remarkable. You said that you wanted to make sure that you were in a business that did not take away from your family.
Yeah.
Wow, that is so profound, and I'm quite sure that there are so many people out there, Wendy, that feels that way, the same way that you just stated that. Me myself, my children live in different states. I do not
Mhm.
have, so I'm able to freely just go into it in that mode. And so sometimes we do not have enough empathy to be able to really say, I understand what you're
Right.
saying. But me as a business partner and me being able to connect that mother or that someone that has a family to be
Mm.
able to say, Wendy, I need you to speak to someone
Yes.
and to be able to relate that. That's the great thing I love about our relationship as well.
Yeah.
And like you were saying, it is so personable to where each and every one of us, there is value that we find in each other. But if
Right.
you can just speak on that, when you just made that statement about not having to take away from your family, how important was that? And then to that person that may say, well, you know what, I have 4 children and I
Mhm.
just I always dreamed of having my own business, but I don't know how it could be done.
Right. It really can be done because you already have the mindset of because you're providing for your children. And some people may be doing it by themselves, like I was, so your mindset is already there. I have to do what I have to do. Take that mindset and apply it towards something that is going to outlast you. And, it's really not taken away from your family. It's really adding to your family because the growth that you're going to get from this business, from the people that are surrounded by you. Every person that I've come in contact with has done nothing but lift me up.
Wow.
No one has degraded me, told me I've done anything wrong. If there was something that needed to be corrected, you can tell it was done in love,
Yeah.
so when you surround yourself with those kind of people, you can't help but, sit a little straighter, walk a little straighter, kind of watch what those people are doing and feel that you have the ability to do the same things that they're doing. And, that's what they tell us all the time. You can do the same thing that I'm doing and
Yes.
it will not take away from your family because it's only going to add from the growth and personal development, from the residual income, for the experiences that you'll be able to give to your family. And if you just kind of change your thinking a little bit and think of it from that aspect instead of thinking of it as, what it's going to cost, what it's going to cost me every month. Just think of what it's going to build for you every month and
Mm.
going forward into your future and your kids' future. It's just how you think about things, and we just have to tweak that a little bit to kind of see the value.
Wow, that's right. Isn't that something? And so I always have a saying that you are able to write your own check. So whatever it
Yeah.
is, when it comes down to this here industry, it's up to us. It's up to us to write our own check. And
Yes.
so when it comes down to also, I look at that as far as being your destiny, you designing your own life that you want. And so
Mhm.
would you say that you are on that path to being able to design the life that you want and being able to write your own check as well?
Absolutely, absolutely, because I've already seen the benefits of what I've done so far, and I've kind of mirrored that with the effort that I put into it. So it's kind of lining up, but at the same time, I know I could be farther than what I am now if I had changed my efforts. So
Mm.
that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to change my effort. I'm going to get where I need to go because everything is laid out in place for me to do it. I just have to continue with motivating myself to get on and do it, and I'll have everything that I want.
That's right. Wow. Well, Wendy, once again, Wendy Campbell out of that amazing Arizona area. If you can let us know, even though we're talking about your promotion that you received in your marketing agency through Planet Marketing, but if you can tell us the name of your travel agency, because people maybe do not know that, yes, you have your very own travel agency. You are the CEO of that company. So let us know what is the name of it, but also, that's right, what is the name of your travel agency? And also, what do you specialize in?
My travel agency is Wendy's Divine Travel because I know it was a divine intervention that, just got me out of my own way to start my own business. So it is Wendy's Divine Travel, and I'm on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And I specialize in groups and cruises and faith-based travel.
Awesome. There we go. So there you guys have it. We all know exactly where we are in these times. When we walk back out of our homes on a daily basis, pretty soon, things will not be the same. So if you're looking for them to be the same that they were, they're not. And so people like myself and Wendy, we understand exactly where travel is headed. I just received some news from a girlfriend that's really, really engaged in real estate, and they said that the business that is going to, let me just double check and make sure I say exactly what she said in reference to, I wish I do not want to misquote, but they said one of the industries that is going to just take off like no one's business right away immediately is travel. And so for that to happen, and for you to know that you have someone like Wendy Campbell that is an independent agency owner. Yes, everyone, there are still travel agents out there. And no, they're not just travel agents anymore. They own their own agency and they care about you. Let them earn your business. Let them tell you exactly where the wonderful places to go, all of those things. And that's the reason why Wendy Campbell has chosen the travel and tourism industry to be able to grow her empire. And we are in partnership together. Not only that, she has chosen to be in the business of travel, where she's also qualified, and also she's actually able to start other people travel agencies as well. So that just has a heart of gold in itself, where you were not selfish and wanted to keep that information to yourself. You now are a professional. You're growing into that coach where you're coaching other entrepreneurs on how to be able to start their own agencies right from home. So I just thank you for being a part of our amazing community. Continue to do what you do, Wendy. We will be looking for you out there from the beaches of the world. So thank you once again, and congratulations on your promotion to Silver Builder with the amazing company of Planet Marketing.
Thank you, Shantina, so much.
You are so welcome. You are so welcome. So we will definitely see you later. Also, everyone, you can make sure you join us. Join us in about what? Oh my, in about 5 minutes from each one of our pages. Look up Wendy Campbell, and as well as, of course, you know me, I'm Shantina Gladney, and we will be sharing some amazing information with you on our Facebook pages about the company that Wendy has just been promoted in to Silver Builder. So congratulations to you and your team and partners. Okay, have a great one, Wendy.
Thanks, you too, Shantina.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.